Why is your nodemodules folder so huge? Imagine opening your project folder and seeing a mountain of files that just keeps growing. That's your nodemodules folder, and it can get surprisingly big. But why does it happen? Well, it all comes down to how Node.js manages dependencies. When you install a package using npm, the package manager for Node.js, it doesn't just add that one package. It also pulls in all the packages that package depends on. And those dependencies often have their own dependencies, creating a big tree of modules. This tree can become very deep and complex, with many nested folders. Even small projects can end up with thousands of files inside nodemodules because of this. Another reason is that many packages requiring different versions of the same dependency. Since npm installs dependencies locally within each package to avoid conflicts, it duplicates those packages in different parts of the folder. This means you might see multiple copies of the same library, each tailored for a specific package. This duplication increases the size of your nodemodules folder quite a bit. Plus, many packages include multiple build files or formats like S5, S6, or TypeScript source files. They do this to support different environments, but it also adds extra files that you might not even need for your project. These extra files can make the folder larger without providing any benefit to your specific setup. Development dependencies and optional dependencies also play a role. Some packages include extra files for testing, documentation, or other features that aren't always necessary. When npm installs these, they add to the size of the folder. And traditional npm installs tend to copy all these files directly into nodemodules, which isn't the most efficient way to manage space. Newer tools like pnpm use symlinks and store shared packages outside the nodemodules folder, which helps reduce duplication and size. For backend development, this large folder can slow down your work. Installing dependencies takes longer, and deploying or copying files can become cumbersome. That's why many developers add nodemodules to their gitignore file, so it doesn't get uploaded to version control. You can also run commands like npm prune to remove unnecessary packages, or use bundling tools to include only what's needed for deployment. Choosing fewer dependencies or lighter alternatives can also help keep the folder smaller. In the end, the size of nodemodules is a result of how Node.js manages dependencies. It prioritizes keeping each package isolated and compatible, but that means the folder gets big fast. Understanding this helps you manage your project better and find ways to keep your workspace clean and efficient.